Did you know that the terror you felt watching The Exorcist was shared by audiences over 4 decades ago? And that it's based on a true story? Welcome to Movies Review, where the past and present of cinema come alive. Today, we're diving into a film that didn't just scare viewers, but also shook the very foundations of the horror genre. In 1973, a film emerged that would redefine fear for generations to come. The Exorcist, a cinematic masterpiece, not only captivated audiences with its groundbreaking portrayal of demonic possession, but also left an indelible mark on our cultural psyche. Its chilling narrative and haunting visuals have been etched into the annals of horror history. As we peel back the layers of this iconic movie, you'll discover the lesser-known facts that make The Exorcist a fascinating study of human belief and fear. From the real-life exorcism that inspired the story to the on-set occurrences that left the cast and crew genuinely terrified, this is a tale that blurs the line between fiction and reality. So stay with us till the end to uncover the dark secrets behind The Exorcist. And if you're a cinephile hungry for more behind-the-scenes stories and film analysis, hit that subscribe button and join us on this cinematic journey. Let's step into the world of The Exorcist, where every frame hides a story, and every story whispers the truth of our deepest fears. This is Movies Review, your portal to the hidden side of cinema. Before we talk about the gripping terror that The Exorcist is known for, let's set the stage in the serene and historic Georgetown, Washington, D.C. It's here, amidst the cobblestone streets and prestigious university, that actress Chris McNeil and her daughter, Reagan, lead a seemingly idyllic existence. Chris, a successful actress, is in town to finish shooting a film, and life for the McNeil family is the picture of normalcy. Their days are filled with the routine of a working mother and her young daughter enjoying the comforts of their stately home at 3600 Prospect Street. Reagan is like any other child, innocent and playful, her laughter a common echo in the spacious rooms of their Georgetown residence. But beneath this veneer of perfection, subtle hints of darkness begin to surface. Unbeknownst to Chris, Reagan's innocent interactions with a Ouija board open the door to something far beyond their understanding. It's a gradual shift, almost imperceptible at first, but the signs of change come with a disquieting swiftness. Reagan's behavior grows peculiar, her once sweet demeanor warping into something unrecognizable. As the tranquility of their life is shattered by these disturbing transformations, the stage is set for a story that will challenge the very limits of a mother's love and the strength of human resolve against an encroaching evil. Before we delve into the harrowing journey of a mother's love pitted against an unseen terror, let's consider Chris McNeil's world as it begins to crumble. In the heart of Georgetown, a mother's concern for her daughter turns to fear as Reagan's behavior spirals into the realm of the inexplicable. Chris, a successful actress, is no stranger to dramatic roles, but the role she faces now is one she never anticipated. Her daughter, once the epitome of youthful exuberance, is now exhibiting signs of aggression and violence that are not just alarming, they're downright terrifying. The medical community, with its arsenal of tests and evaluations, is baffled. Psychiatrists probe the depths of Reagan's psyche, searching for answers, but their speculations fall short of explaining the drastic transformation that has taken over her. Chris watches, helpless, as the child she knows and loves retreats into a shell of unrecognizable behavior, leaving her to grapple with a reality that seems to defy all logic. As each medical explanation dissolves into uncertainty, Chris's desperation grows. She is faced with a truth that is harder to accept than any diagnosis, the possibility that what afflicts her daughter may not be of this world. Before we talk about the climactic battle that lies at the heart of The Exorcist, let's meet Father Damien Karras, a man of the cloth who is also a man of the mind. As a Jesuit priest and psychiatrist, Father Karras is a bridge between the spiritual and the scientific, but this duality comes at a cost. He is grappling with a crisis of faith, a doubt that gnaws at him even as he is confronted with the inexplicable events unfolding around Reagan McNeil. Father Karras's struggle is a reflection of the Church's own reluctance to acknowledge the possibility of demonic possession in an age of modern medicine and psychology. The Church, cautious and rational, is hesitant to approve an exorcism, wary of mistaking illness for infernal influence. It is only when the evidence of Reagan's affliction becomes undeniable that the Church can no longer turn a blind eye. Enter Father Lancaster Marin, the experienced exorcist, whose past encounters with the demonic have left him with a quiet but unshakable conviction. Unlike the skeptical Karras, Father Marin has stared into the abyss and knows the reality of evil. His involvement marks a turning point, a commitment from the Church to confront the darkness with the full force of its ancient rites. Together, these two men, Karras, the doubter, and Marin, the believer, embark on a harrowing quest not just to save a young girl's soul, but to affirm the power of faith in a world that has begun to lose sight of the supernatural. Before we talk about the ultimate confrontation between good and evil, let's understand the gravity of what an exorcism entails. In The Exorcist, the process is a grueling test of faith and endurance for both the possessed and the exorcists. As Father Karras and Father Merrin stand on the threshold of the unknown, they are not just facing a demonic entity, they are facing the very essence of fear itself. The ritual is intense, with prayers and invocations echoing against the walls of a room that has become a battleground for a young girl's soul. The priests, steadfast in their resolve, recite the Lord's Prayer and the Hail Mary, invoking the power of their faith to cast out the demon. It's a physical ordeal, marked by moments where the very air seems thick with the weight of an ancient struggle. The emotional toll is just as profound. Father Karras, already wrestling with his own doubts, is pushed to the limits of his spiritual fortitude. Father Merrin, though experienced, faces the darkness with a solemn understanding of the risks involved. Both men are drained, their bodies and spirits tested to extremes as they confront the entity that has claimed Reagan. This exorcism is more than a series of prayers. It's a journey into the heart of what it means to believe, to fight for another's salvation, and to face the deepest fears one can imagine. As our journey through the harrowing tale of The Exorcist comes to a close, we reflect on the profound aftermath of the exorcism. This film, more than just a story of terror, delves deep into the human spirit's battle against the forces of darkness. It's a narrative that challenges us to consider the nature of faith, the eternal struggle between good and evil, and the indomitable strength that lies within us all. The Exorcist stands as a testament to the power of cinema to evoke the deepest emotions and to spark conversations about our core beliefs. Its legacy endures as a pioneer in the horror genre, reshaping the landscape of fear on the silver screen and leaving an indelible mark on popular culture. The film's innovative approach to storytelling, its groundbreaking special effects, and its ability to tap into our primal fears have set a standard that still resonates in the hearts of viewers today. If you've been captivated by the chilling saga of The Exorcist, if you've felt the stirrings of its timeless questions within you, then we invite you to join our community of film enthusiasts. Like this video, subscribe to Movies Review, and become part of a channel that celebrates the stories that move us, the characters that inspire us, and the films that leave a lasting impression on our collective imagination. Thank you for watching, and remember, the next time you hear a faint whisper in the dark, it might just be the echo of a classic horror tale calling you back to the screen.